Warm welcome to you beautiful souls and to my channel, Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo and I am deeply grateful and deeply thankful to have you here today, beautiful souls. The card decks that I use are listed in the description box below, so let us begin our Divine Masculine message. And you know, I feel like this one I'm going to make it DM to DF. The angels just told me make it DM to DF. So this is the Divine Masculine channeled message from the Divine Masculine to you, Divine Feminine. What's your Divine Masculine desire to say to you? What would they desire to let you know about? Okay, so focus. Shaolin Temple, China. So your Divine Masculine is saying, I am focused. I am focused on what it is that I need to do, Divine Feminine, that I am assuring you that I am focused on what matters most. Because the energy of martial arts to me too, it's about discipline, and we had that energy come out in the angel message. It's about, you know, going with the flow, finding that self-control, that willpower, tapping in with source. So I feel like your Divine Masculine is saying, Divine Feminine, I'm tapped in with source and my spirit is in alignment with you. I feel too like they really, there's a very prominent and intense energy that is occurring. They have like this laser sharp focus. I just feel like they are really in the realm of like doing what it is they need to do, because they know they are in desire of you. And I'm feeling a lot of heat, and I'm just going to call it out for what it is. I feel a lot of sexual energy here, Divine Feminine. Okay. I also feel like your Divine Masculine, almost like they want to do a sexy laugh for you. I just, because I feel this energy of laughter, and I feel like they feel really good, okay? I feel like they feel really free. Your Divine Masculine may have freed themselves from the final vestiges of anger and what they went through, everything prior in the past here, everything they've went through. It's like they're releasing that energy that held them back as they were manifesting, and because that came out in the angel message about freedom, and they're embracing. It feels like there's an embrace of all the emotions. Wow. Okay, I just shuffled this and I just saw this card and I didn't know if I wanted to take it, so I reshuffled and it came back out. So the angels are definitely here telling me, yep, take that card. So the angels are saying, or this is, well, the angels too, they're saying your Divine Masculine is transcending. Again, there's a transcendent energy, a full embrace. But this is DM to DF, so your Divine Masculine is saying, you know, there's a full embrace of my emotions, Divine Feminine. I'm transcending. I'm aligning again with my dream life. And Atlantis, they may have had past lives in Atlantis. Okay, you may have had a past life in Atlantis, Divine Feminine. But with the dolphins there too, there's such joy, and the moon in the background. And I feel like there's a fullness of the emotions that your Divine Masculine is feeling. It's like they fully embrace those emotions where maybe they were turning from them before. Now they are turning towards them. They're leaning into them. They are fully feeling that energy. And it's a powerful energy there too with Atlantis. And it feels like too, again with Atlantean energy, like coming home. So it's almost like your two ancient souls, your old soul, Divine Feminine, and your Divine Masculine is an old soul. Obviously, if you're an old soul, they are too, because you created at the same time. You're both halves of the same soul in two unique different forms. You are your own soul and they're your own soul, but at the same time it's like there's a main soul that was split into two, and that's the energy of the twin flames. And it feels like coming home. It really does. And they're focused on that energy of like coming home. It's like, again, I said that in the angel message, there's this energy of convergence, like the divine masculine, divine feminine energy converging, the yin yang, the light, the dark, in the full embrace. And it's like and they wish to embrace you too. I feel like that's one of the first things they desire to do is when they reunite with you, one of the first things they want to do is, I see it too in my mind's eye, they'll stand there just like completely in awe. And there's a sense too with Atlantis here, like in awe of you, like this structure. It's just, what it's giving me is like there's a sense, and I feel like the people looking up at, there's a sense of awe for this divine architecture, but it's like when they see you, you're almost like divine architecture. They realize that you are the beauty that God intended to create, and the beauty of God through you. They see God in you, divine feminine. And I feel like that's what your divine masculine is desiring to express here. I see the divine in you. You are divine to me. You are God force energy. You are goddess. And your divine masculine, he's going to be in awe of you when he stands there. Now again, I might be using he, she, I'm just using that to describe the divine masculine, divine feminine. You could resonate with any gender and still be divine masculine or divine feminine. So I just wanted to make that clear. As a little side note for in case anyone watching doesn't resonate with traditional gender roles. But again, I feel like they're going to be in awe of you and feel a deep sense of profound joy. It's almost like time stops when they reconnect with you, and then before they say anything, I just feel like they wish to embrace you. Your divine masculine is saying, I wish to embrace you. I feel like your divine masculine is saying too, stay focused on having fun, because that's how you transcend into your dream life. And I'm saying fun because I see the dolphins there, and dolphins are all about lighthearted joy and having fun. And I saw a post the other day by a different content creator on YouTube, and they had said, you know, the more you have fun, the quicker your manifestation happens, so to speak, to put that simply. Paraphrasing that. Of course, I didn't remember that word for word, but to paraphrase that. Protection. Okay, so your divine masculine is saying, you know, we are protected, you are protected, I am protecting you. And it's almost like the cave of the hands, Argentina. And this is the Time Traveler's Oracle by Denise Linn. And this is a very, you know, very primitive type energy, prehistoric almost type of energy. So this is like they feel you in every lifetime. And there's a beautiful channel with very beautiful songs called Manifested Dreams. And they have divine masculine songs, some of them about that, like where in those songs the divine masculine energy is expressing that, you know, like I felt you in every lifetime, in your mind in every lifetime. And it's like, again, I feel like they can feel you. This is almost like with putting the hand on the wall, it's like breaking down the barriers of time and space, and like you can feel them energetically. And they are sending out protection to you, divine feminine. They are sending you their love, their strength, their support, their protection. They may actually be focused on some type of ritual where they are very deeply focused on the intention of sending you out protected energy. We have the energy of 33 there, which always speaks to me of Christ consciousness. And Christ consciousness is all about transcending, connecting with that soul star chakra, and the higher chakras above the crown chakra. So soul star is the 8th chakra. Then you have higher chakras above that. These are all connected with the higher self, transcendental energies connecting with divine source energy. So I feel like your divine masculine is saying they're very tapped in right now, divine feminine. They do feel you. And I feel like too they wish to hold your hand. That's another thing that they wish to do when they first meet you. They wish to look deep in your eyes and there's this energy of like an embrace with the hands as well, like interlacing your hands together, putting palm to palm, you know. Someone here too one of your divine masculine too might wear gloves. I feel like they wish for you to feel that, and kind of like the power that's coming through that, or they may take the glove off, and I feel like they want to do it both ways, you know, if they do wear gloves, like to have you feel that with it on, because I feel like they feel powerful with that on, and then when they take it off, it's like there's this real intimate feeling, and it's like you can feel the heat and the energy, and almost like an energy flow. And you know, I actually took Reiki level 1 and Reiki level 2, and you know, energy comes down from the crown chakra, and it flows through down the arms, the pathways in the arms, and then out the palm chakras. So I feel like, again, you'll feel that energy kind of like almost like a universal source Reiki energy flow through you. It's electrifying. That's what I'm hearing. There's a lot of heat here and a lot of electricity. Yeah, Empress, they see you as a goddess. I said that. You know, you're divine sacred ground to them. And you know, they're sending you out all the love and protection that you need. You are so beautiful to me and unique, and I'm drawn to you, divine feminine. Again, I said that. They're focused on you. You know, you're holy to them. They're in awe of you again. They're in awe of your energy. And the Empress is all about, you know, that nurturing energy. It is the divine feminine. It's the highest expression of the divine feminine. You are an empress, you are a goddess, you're so beautiful, and you are a magic manifester. And also this life is about to be born, but your energy is sacred and holy. And they're also saying, divine feminine, again, keep stay there. This is also so this is them speaking to you. This is also them speaking to you with a message of you know, how to stay in alignment. Just keep staying in alignment. That's what they're saying. The divine masculine is saying to you, stay in this energy, because you're a lighthouse. You are a lighthouse. And as Liz Harrison says from a beautiful channel called Guided by Angels that I was very inspired by, you know, and she says that the divine feminine energy is equated with like the symbol of a lighthouse. You guide your divine masculine home, okay? You guide them home. When you stand in your power and you radiate your light, and you stay in the energy with the prayer there, when you stay in prayer, the prayer too could just be symbolic for you are tapped in with your divinity, tapped in with source, tapped in with God, tapped in with your guides, your ancestors, etc. That you are living that divine life, and you're trusting that you are manifesting. You're trusting that all things are coming your way, and you're staying in the energy of gratitude. You are calling them home. You are literally attracting them to you. Okay? 4 of Coins. Again, there's this, now I know this too can represent someone clinging, holding on too tight instead of letting something go. 4 of Pentacles can be about that, can represent stinginess, something. I'm not getting that from here. Again, this resonates with me about protection. Instead of seeing the condor as, you know, forcing his wife to stay, I'm seeing this as the condor wrapping his energy around his wife and saying, you know, I am protecting you. I'm protecting you from any outside forces or anything that you do not desire. Perhaps there's something that you do not see. He's saying, I feel like your divine masculine is saying, do not worry about that. Do not focus on what you don't see. I feel like your divine masculine may be aware of something that maybe you do not see, beautiful soul. But they're just saying, you know, keep operating in that holy light, because you are protecting yourself. Of course, remember, always take it back to yourself. You are the power. But again, you know, people come into our life. God sends people into our lives to assist us. And there's nothing wrong with thinking that, you know, okay, my divine masculine is protecting me or coming in with me. Or, you know, if you wish to say, oh, they're coming to rescue me. I know there's a lot of things that say, you know, no one's coming to rescue. What that really means is that, you know, you still have to do your own level of work. You have to do the shadow work. You have to put in the effort and become, you know, the person that you desire to be. you know, you have to meet the universe halfway. But, you know, if you are doing that, then God does send in people that can be your hero just as much as you are a hero to them. So that's a very positive way of looking at that. We have the energy of the hummingbird up there, which again, 8 energy, infinity, you are eternal. Their divine masculine is saying we're meant to be. And, you know, again, I feel like your divine masculine is quite successful too, because the 4 of coins means, you know, stability. I feel it means that, you know, I'm hearing like there's a lot of money in the bank, okay? And not only is your divine masculine saying, you know, that they are physically successful and they wish to provide and take care of you, but they are also energetically abundant, okay? And they've got a lot to give and a lot to share. And I feel like your divine masculine is saying, I wish to wrap you in my warm embrace. And, you know, if you've had financial struggles, or, you know, if you've been through just, I feel like, again, you've been through these things, yet you've still held your grace. Yeah, you've still held your grace. You're an earth angel, divine feminine. And no matter what you've been through, you've still had this energy of grace, okay? So your divine masculine is assuring that, you know, they wish for all of your dreams to come true, and, you know, that they wish to provide for you, okay? And to help you manifest your dreams, and to help you to feel, you know, comfortable when, you know, it's appropriate to feel comfortable, and to help you to feel comfortable to actually be uncomfortable, to step outside your comfort zone. And that they are your support team. And again, that energy with the hummingbird is just complete. Hummingbirds are completely high vibrational, connected with the highest levels of source and divine light type of energy. And I was almost going to say that 4 of Cups energy too. So this is the energy of, like, I feel like your divine masculine is saying, you know, don't get distracted, divine feminine. Don't get distracted on things that don't matter, insignificant details. All that glitters is not gold. Remember the joy. Remember to turn around and... Hold on a moment, beautiful spirit. Okay, I am back. I had to go take care of something. Remember the, you know, the truth of what is coming and what matters most. And I feel that's, like, again, the energy of what I said in the beginning, your divine masculine too. I feel like this was a message for you, and also a message to you, that they are focused on the dream. They are focused on the good things. They are focused on what matters most. And, you know, I think those are like peaches in the background, so, you know, I feel like too, they are focused on, they're having very sexual visions of you as well. And that's beautiful, that's good, because tapping in with that sexual energy is creative life force energy, okay? And it's sending out that good energy towards you, and, you know, they're really seeing, you know, romancing you and courting you, and, you know, showering you with love and affection and really tender, deep warmth, and also really deep emotions too, okay? So the angels are saying, you know, take that to heart and allow that to sink in. I feel like your divine masculine is saying, okay, yeah, there was something there with that too. So if you know what I mean, you know what I mean there. Okay, so, but, I feel like there's this energy too of, like, they love your sense of smell, they love your taste, and something about, you know, you tasting divine to them, okay? And they can't wait to, you know, experience that again and to take a taste, so to speak, okay? So, you know, the real is out here, and this is all an illusion, and they're not focused on the illusion anymore, and that's the energy of 4 Cups. So they're also saying to you, you know, don't focus on any of the shadows or the illusions. You know, if you feel like you have to process shadows, that's okay. But, you know, don't give all of your time or your attention to that. And I feel they are protecting you from that energy, from being distracted. Okay, the finishing touches for this very beautiful message, this very highly charged message. I feel like this message is very highly charged. I'm feeling a lot of heat, a lot of passion here. Okay, the third eye chakra, imagination. So they are in the realm, again, of they're visualizing you. They're in the realm of imagination, they say, and I feel like they're saying too, I can see you. I see you in my third eye. I'm having visions of you. I may also see you in my physical reality in some way. Either they see you physically with their physical eyes, or they see you through, you know, the digital realm. They see you online. Yeah, but I feel in some ways, Divine Feminine, you don't realize that they are watching you or that they're there. Okay, but they are in the realm of imagination, and imagination is even more important than knowledge, as Albert Einstein said, because knowledge can be limited. Now, knowledge is indeed important. I do feel so, you know, because knowledge is power, but imagination is more important because it taps you in with your dreams, it taps you in with your heart space. And, you know, knowledge actually adds beauty and definition to the imagination. So this says, I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. Beautiful. And your Divine Masculine is definitely doing all of that. And they are definitely taking, oh yeah, meditation. So we see that with focus. That could mean, you know, again, they're having that space where they hear the voice of God, because in the stillness, in the silence, you hear the voice of truth. You hear the voice of God, and God is within you and all around you. So, wow, 55 on my battery. And I actually saw 555 too before I made this video. As a matter of fact, directly before I made this video. And I said in the angel message about the energy of 555 and 55, and lo and behold, I did not go looking for it, but it's right on my battery. So changes, you know, your Divine Masculine is saying big, big astronomical changes coming to your Divine Feminine. And to this connection, which this connection is transcendent. And I feel like too, okay, I'm going to just say it because the angels are saying say it. 39 could be significant. We have 33 there, Christ conscious energy. 15, which is also 6. If you break it down, so harmony, deep love. Because 6 is all about deep connections. It's really sad that 666 is demonized, because that actually can represent humanity. I think Ralph Smart said from the channel Infinite Waters that actually, you know, and it's just sad that they take these things and they demonize them and stuff like that, right? And get people focused on all this negative. Because, you know, 6s are very powerful in that they are all about family and harmony and beauty and love. And to take such a beautiful number and, you know, basically tarnish it like that, pervert it. Yeah, there you go. They perverted it with their own intentions. And, you know, the 6s, the way I see it, is a very feminine number too. And it's about deeper relationships. So we see that here. Oh, I knew this card was going to come out. Okay. I think that's the first time I've ever full on laughed in a reading. I am mesmerized. I was almost going to say before I started this, I feel the sexuality card is going to come out. And I just, as I was going to say too, right here, that, you know, experiencing transcendental sex with each other. It is. You know, when you come together with this person, the type of lovemaking that the two of you are going to share, it's going to be pure lovemaking. And of course, it's going to be in your own way as you desire with each other and all the communication and good stuff, but it's just going to feel like your souls are converging, coming together. You're going to feel energized, okay? Divine Feminine, that your Divine Masculine is just showing you that you're going to feel energized, you're going to feel amazing, you're going to feel good, and you're going to feel expressive. There's going to be emotions that'll come up, and it's just going to feel wonderful in every sense of the word. So this says, I honor and respect my sexuality, and I allow the natural flow of my feelings. I acknowledge that my sexual thoughts and feelings will rise, and I release unnecessary guilt regarding sex. I am open to the positive sensual feelings coming to me from others. At the same time, I keep my sexual activities well directed and balanced. Indeed. So I feel as though the Divine Masculine is saying to you here that they are honoring all of this, and that, you know, they wish to communicate their desires with you. They're really in the realm of imagination. They're thinking deeply sexual thoughts at this time, and I said I can feel that. I feel the sexual energy coursing through me. All this heat, you know, I'm channeling that. I do feel that. It's pretty intense right now. My body's actually literally shaking a bit, and I feel like too, when you're going to actually feel this. You may feel as though your body's actually shaking. You're going to feel your heart space, your heart chakra open up wide. You'll feel, you know, where your heart chakra is, and in your higher heart chakra, which is right above the heart chakra, you're going to feel very warm, blissful energies coursing through there. Your crown chakra is deeply activated. The third eye is deeply activated. The sacral chakra, you're going to feel the root in the sacral chakra. And, you know, again, sex, actually, if you break it down, can represent sacred energy exchange. Okay? So you're exchanging information and energies. And that's why, too, it's important to, you know, be wise when utilizing sexual energy, because sexual energy is manifestation energy, and you can absorb the energy of others. And if something's not in alignment with you, then, you know, when you take something in a very intimate way like that, you know, again, you kind of take that in. Divine intervention. I honor a higher power and know that anything is possible. I let a higher power have a more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to this truth. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. And I feel, again, that your Divine Masculine here, I said that they're very tapped in, and the transcendent energy, divine energy coursing through them, coursing through their veins. They may be shaking. It's like, you know, there's this very intense energy, because I feel, again, it's like there's a tipping point. It's like a tipping point where you're about to reunite. That's what I really feel. You're about to reunite. You're about to come into awareness of each other. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of talks. There's going to be a lot of expression. I feel like, you know, just this energy, but just keep shining your light, Divine Feminine. And you, with that halo, you're very tapped in. So the Divine Masculine is saying stay focused on this divine energy, but you can feel all of this divine goodness coursing through you. It is a very, very powerful reading. My whole body is literally shaking right now. I mean, involuntary shaking too. And I know when I'm channeling certain information, my body will experience certain sensations. Like, I'll get oftentimes chills down my back if I know that something's accurate. That's the angel's way of saying, like, yep, that was true information. I'm shaking right now from just this intense energy that I feel, because I feel very tapped in. I feel very tapped in with this. This is great. Okay, so I said that about crown chakra. It's open very wide. And the angels are saying that's sufficient. Okay, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you for being here, beautiful souls. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. it is a true blessing. I am truly grateful, again, as I said in the beginning, but I can't say it enough, because to be in the energy of gratitude is to cultivate more. So yeah, thank you for being here. I know I love you and cherish you, and I wish you the best of the best. That's another song off that channel, Manifested Dreams. Go check that out if you so desire. Yeah, the best of the best, truly. Yeah, I love you and cherish you, and the angels love you and cherish you. And until next time, beautiful souls, bless.